All right, what's good with the chat? Starting from the beginning of the tournament, it was BD versus JoJo family, and JoJo family needs to work on offensive tactics and take better shots. And I just put everything into clips because I'm not finna waste time, watching the blowout that they had. But right here, working the ball, throws up a moderate shot right there. And then for the next clip, Uncle Goon working it, gets blocked right there. They recover that. Moving to the next clip. JoJo's father throwing up moderate, gets the ball again, but it's shoots a three, but it's with Bam Adebayo, so it misses. Bam Adebayo doesn't have the greatest of three percentages, and then they throw up another moderate right there, able to get the ball back, another moderate, but that moderate shot landed. Tatum knocks down moderates. It is what it is. Right here, Uncle Goon throws up a heavily contested shot to get the rebound, but that was the end of the game. 11-0. And then this is the end screen for anybody that wanted to see it or that cared about it. They're shooting for 20%. The next game, same thing. Step back. It's a moderate shot. They do not get the rebound. Moving on to the next clip. JoJo Falter. I don't know what he tried to do there. Throws up a heavy contested shot. Working the ball here from Uncle Goon. Gets blocked. They recover it. Next clip. Working it. That gets blocked in the paint. Not sure what he was trying to do. Maybe he tried the, Euro step. Heavily contested right there. So it was just a game where they were just chunking up shots, chunking up shots, chunking up shots, just moderates, moderates, moderates. And they ain't finna, waste time trying to, you know, go over that or explain it. JoJo's family, if you're watching this, you gotta do you can't be chunking, you know what I'm saying? So the next up we got HK versus shooters on site. I feel like HK is not taking full advantage of their double shooter comp. I feel like HK beat themselves. And HK, if you watching this, I was actually rooting for y'all. HK versus SOS. I was rooting for HK to win, but let's get into the gameplay. I got some tips for both sides here, SOS and HK. All right, so we starting off at the tip off. All right, got the ball. So Dame has it. TY gets stuffed up, passes it to Embiid. Embiid gets a dunk monster. 0-2. Okay, working the ball, step back, passes it. Gonna get the ball right back to Dub. Dub's working it, coming through, passes it out. Good spreading of the floor, knocks down the three with HK straps. 3-2. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock. Embiid working the ball, running it down, gets stuffed up, passes it back to Dame. Dame has it, working it, passes it. Embiid, dunk monster. 3-4. 2 minutes and 32 seconds left on the clock. This is Cooper Chin doing what he was doing with his camera. Okay, Dell's working it wide open. Doesn't get that one to go. Good rebound. Back to Ryer. Ryer passes it back to Straps. Straps working it for some reason. Passes it out. Dub coming through with the floater. Gets the strength abuse on Wimbyama. I love to see it because y'all know Wimbyama is one of the weakest um, bigs in the game, the weakest power forward in the game. So it's pretty easy to strength abuse him. 5-4. 2 minutes and 13 on the clock. Dame getting stuffed up. Working it a little bit. Passes it to Embiid. Passes it out. Back to Embiid. Dunk monster. 5-6. 2 minutes and 1 second left on the clock. Point for point. The Dubs working it. Passes it to Straps. Straps. Ryer. Step back. Dubs. Ryer. Screens. Double screen. Straps. There's open shot for Dubs. 8-6. Okay, so what I would like to see if you guys have been paying attention to the gameplay from, for the first 1 minute and about roughly 30 seconds, you're running a Dame for Team SOS, and your Dame is not working the ball enough in isolation. You know what I'm saying? So right now everything is being forced upon Embiid, which is okay. Embiid is getting the job done, but your Dame is not working enough. He has the ball for like 5 seconds and passes to Embiid. I would like to see Dame work the ball more and still knocks down that shot right there. 10-8. So watch this. Embiid walking it down. Here's Dame. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Like he's not even. You know, so he has a Dame and it. Like, does this make sense? SOS. Like, do you see what he's doing? So there's a minute and 4 seconds left on the clock, and we're gonna come back to the Dame user, and then for HK floater, good shit right there. 12-10. You guys are in each other's way, and I'm gonna try to point that out as well and make that make sense. But let's focus one at a time. Let's look at the Dame. Got the ball, like, and then he passes it. Can my Dame work the ball a little bit more, please? Can my shooter actually like be a shooter? Can he like can I see some more spam crossovers from my Dame user? Y'all understand what I'm saying? SOS. Okay, so back to HK. He's trying to spread the floor. Good shot. Lightly contested. Actually, it was that minor step back. So watch the Dame. One BTB crossover and passes it. I, I don't like it. I don't like it. Look at him work it. Passes it back to Envy. Good shot right here. Gonna get that dunk monster. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because Dame is Dame. Everybody that's a Dame user already know what you're trying to accomplish with Dame. And this Dame is not being Dame. Does that make sense? So I need to see more. I need to see him use Dame more properly. If like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that a good way to phrase it? I need to see him use Dame more properly. All right, so let's focus on HK, and we'll talk about this double shooter comp that I think they're not using enough of, as they do spread the ball right there. Where knocks down that three, 15-12. Okay, here's Dame is going to hold the ball for 3 seconds and pass it. Okay, good one right there, wide open. 15-15. Like, can we get more of that? Is that too much to ask for from your shooter? All right, so anyway, Jokic needs to stop working the ball. Go ahead and pass to Dub. Here's a screen. The screen doesn't go. Passes it out. Ryer, screen. You guys are so cluttered up. You have double shooter comps. Like, why are we not using the entire court? The person, here's a shot. 17-15. You have the lead. 27-23. Okay. And since we own this, we know that Embiid is scoring. So let's get a double team on Embiid because Dame is going to pass the ball. Dubs should pick up. Try to help out with either a block or with the steal more. Here he is trying to help out right there. 17-17. It's okay. But it's like, like for literally 3 minutes and 50 seconds, it's been majority of Embiid. Not sure what happened there or why he took that shot, but it gets blocked. And then wide open here. HK blew the game. So I really feel like HK beat themselves. 2 seconds right here. Moderate. And that's the first game. Um, Yeah, I really, really feel like HK beat themselves, and I don't think they're using their double shooter comp um, to its full effectiveness. And I'll try to go a bit more in this second game because the Dame is going to continue to do what he's doing on the Dame, and we'll focus more on HK and what I think they can do better to improve. Um, the Dame has 3 points, which is literally the one shot he hit in overtime, and then not too bad from HK. It's just like you didn't do bad. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a good back and forth game, but you can do better. So I'm hoping to point out the things that you can do better. So we're just going to focus. We're going to focus on HK so I can try to get this double shooter comp across. So there's the Dame again, working it for like 3 seconds and he passed it. Good block from Straps. Okay, here we go. Watch this. Working it. Here's the screen. Okay, see this is good ball movement right here. Look at y'all like all three of y'all are right there. You can't be like this in a double shooter comp. Moderate. You can't be like that in a double shooter comp. Spread the floor. Dubs. Move out the way. Don't even come. Go back to that corner. Work that corner. Soraya, stop running into each other. But you do get the open shot right there too. Oh, if in a double shooter comp, the shooters are supposed to be spread out from each other. Does that make sense? Like that's why it's double shooter. You guys are feeding off each other, passing the ball to each other. but you're in each other's way literally by like being cluttered the fuck up. And Straps as the big, he's the one that's going to be making the screen plays for the double shooters. So watch this. I still don't know why Straps is working the ball. Like you got to pass the ball in the media. Look at both shooters. Yeah, there you go. So you see when they get out each other's way, that's when they getting scores. But when they're in each other's way, that's when they're struggling the most. Okay, so back to the Dame here. It's going to pass the ball. It's actually pretty hilarious. It's the steal. So right here, this is a good. Keep it spread out. Let Straps go set the screen. Right, you got to work that ball more. He was coming to set your screen. You passed too early. Dubs. Again, y'all in each other's way, bro. You're in each like he shouldn't even be there to get that steal. If he was spread out, he would have never been in a position to get that steal. Here we go again. Straps. Like why is Straps the one at the corner getting the ball and not the shooters? Like am I making sense, chat? There's a screen. There you go. Wide open. Just stay out each other's way. Just do that all game. Stay out each other's way. Strap is the one who needs to be running the floor, and the shooters need to be the ones running the 3-point line or the mini line. However you want to take your shots, because you have a Kyrie Leonard. He's not the best 3-point shooter, but he can knock down minis. Pass it to Dubs. Just stay out each other's way. I love it. I stay out each other's way. I fucking love it. Open shot knocks it down 8-4. 1 minute and 9 on the clock. And working the ball. Gets that to go. A little bit of strength abuse right there. All right, so here's the problem. Cluttered up. Dubs does go. He went around everything. He didn't even take a screen. All right, here they go. Trying to set screens for each other. Dubs. Strength abuse on Wimby. I'm gonna love to see it. Straps. Dub. Okay. Moderate for some reason. Had time on the clock. Not sure why he forced that one. 8-6 though. The Embiid is probably going to tie up the game. Watch. To Embiid. Reach a steal. Nice help. Nice help, Dub. That was a far ass reach a steal though. Okay, Dame's working it. Mm, left him open. Missed though. Here's the Embiid. 8-8. Okay. So HK has had to lead both games, but they, what I'm saying, they've been blowing it. Okay. Not sure why my shooter is cutting to the basket. Ryer. Screen. Straps. Dubs. Screen. Doesn't land. Okay. Dubs. That's a shot. It misses. He did get hold right there. He did get a hold right there. That's NBA Infinite type shit. It happens. Overtime. 8-8. So we know we're gonna have to watch out for Embiid. Watch the Dame. Pass it. It's pretty hilarious. Gets blocked right there. Good job. Okay, spread out. Get out each other's way. Get out each other's way. Just cluttered the fuck up right here. Spread out. Like it, and it's crazy because see Dub, you should have went out wide. You're a shooter. You should have went out wide and not hit that cut. But it's okay. But it's crazy because they have teamwork. HK is literally trying to help each other, but they're in each other way with the help that they're trying to give each other. Like does that make sense? Like sometimes it's helpful, but sometimes the help is in the way. You have double shooter cluttered up right here. You gotta spread out. You gotta spread out. Like let Dub go wide. Straps to Dubs, set the screen for Dubs. If that screen hits, yeet, and you just get the fuck out the way. You're in the corner. Now, unfortunately, that was a 2-point play. So it's 10-11. That's ball game. But if HK fixes this this help that's in the way, they're gonna be a lot more deadlier with their double shooter comp. But when in the most simplest of forms or simplest of terms, isn't that the reason why you run double shooter is to spread the floor and to get out each other's way? So for you to literally have a double shooter comp and to be in each other's way as if you were running a double big comp, like what I'm saying, like the double shooters are being double bigs, and so I feel like HK beat themselves. All right, so next up we got this AZ2 versus slam dunkers. Slam dunkers need to work on their offensive tactics, just like the JoJo family, which we watched JoJo family versus BD. They need to work on their shot selections. No, just throwing up chunk shots, moderates, and heavies. AZ2 did good. Got the clips for this one. Okay, that one gets blocked right there. Okay, working the ball and heavy contested right here. Moderate does get the rebound and still forcing it, and it's a moderate, but it goes in. So literally in that short transitional clip, there was a block and like three fucking moderates and a heavy. Excuse me. So he threw up another one right there. Ray heavy contested rebound again. Moderate from Ray again. I want to make sure that I give AZ their credit, just like I want to make sure I give BD their credit. They did good. Pentasaurus did extremely good this game, but I'm not finna waste time covering. When when the opposing team is like literally just chunking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna waste time you going over the entire video commentating when the opposing team is like doing this, just heavy like they're of course you're gonna win, but I'm not trying to take anything away from AZ or BD. It's just like I mean, if they just chunking, you better win. Like like we don't need to talk about it. Like there's nothing I can say to help them besides like point out like, hey, you're just taking horrible fucking shots, like heavy contest, moderate contest. Your shots are getting blocked. Like there's all I can do is just like point it out and like, hey, like do you see you're doing this? Like heavy contested. Like do you see the issue, right? So if me pointing out the problem, maybe be like, okay, I see that we're like maybe you didn't know that this is what you were doing, but now that I'm pointing it out, heavy contested, maybe we can fix the issue. Moderate, like, but I have no guidance to give besides like, hey, like you guys know you're chunking. We gotta stop the chunking and come up with a different game plan. But yeah, again, GG's to everybody. Um, everybody did their thing. Part two coming soon. I do hope this helps everyone in every club get better. My goal has always been to make the Infinite community more comp. So shout out to all the participants. And then I'm gonna go ahead and work on part two of day one of the tournament. I think we got Annie and KLJ coming up next. With that, we out.